Queen racks up a weighty meeting with Boris Johnson in contempt of health state. Boris tickled pink. Queen Elizabeth is in good spirits after her recent health setbacks, according to UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson. She's just got to follow the advice of her doctors and get some rest, and I think that's the important thing, he added of his summary from their weekly audience. I think the whole country wishes her well. The Queen is being mindful of her doctor's advice to rest and, as a consequence, has been carrying out light desk duties. Among them, there is dealing with the government's red boxes, holding virtual audiences and speaking regularly with key officials. Johnson's statement about the Queen comes about a day after it was revealed that doctors advised her to ease up on her typically busy schedule. Following on from their recent advice that the Queen should rest for a few days, Her Majesty's doctors have advised that she should continue to rest for at least the next 2 weeks, Buckingham Palace confirmed in a statement on Friday. The doctors have advised that Her Majesty can continue to undertake light, desk-based duties during this time, including some virtual audiences, but not to undertake any official visits, the statement continued. Her Majesty regrets that this means she will be unable to attend the Festival of Remembrance on Saturday 13th November. The statement concluded, however, it remains the Queen's firm intention to be present for the National Service of Remembrance on Remembrance Sunday, on 14th November. On Friday, the Queen signalled her continuous desire to keep up with her duties as a sovereign as she held a pivotal meeting. The court circular, which records all the official engagements held by senior royals, noted in an entry dated November 12, the Right Hon Boris Johnson MP, Prime Minister and First Lord of the Treasury, had an audience of the Queen today. On Friday, the Queen signalled her continuous desire to keep up with her duties as a sovereign as she held a pivotal meeting. The court circular, which records all the official engagements held by senior royals, noted in an entry dated November 12, the Right Hon Boris Johnson MP, Prime Minister and First Lord of the Treasury, had an audience of the Queen today. This register normally points out when an engagement is carried out remotely. In an entry dated November 3, the court circular said Mr. Johnson had an audience of the Queen via telephone this evening. This suggests the Queen and the Prime Minister held an in-person meeting on Friday. The Queen delivered a poignant video message to world leaders and diplomats attending the evening reception of the summit earlier this month. After recalling the commitment to conservation and tackling environmental issues demonstrated by late Prince Philip, Prince Charles, and Prince William, the monarch urged world leaders to rise above the politics of the moment to take important steps to protect the planet. Poignantly, she also referred to her own mortality, saying, "Of course, the benefits of such actions will not be there to enjoy for all of us here today, none of us will live forever." Buckingham Palace first announced the Queen had been advised to rest for a few days by her doctors on October 20. On the day, she was expected to travel to Northern Ireland to mark the nation's centenary. It later emerged she was taken to hospital on the same day to run a few preliminary tests, the nature and results of which have not been disclosed. Buckingham Palace later announced the monarch would also extend her period of rest, skipping the COP26 evening reception and the Festival of Remembrance on November 13. However, the monarch will take part in tomorrow's Remembrance Sunday commemorations. Buckingham Palace announced earlier this week, mindful of her doctor's recent advice, the Queen has decided not to attend the General Synod service and opening session on Tuesday 16 November. No other in-person visits are currently present in Her Majesty's official diary.